like, comment, share, and may God bless you abundantly. Bible for everyone, Adam and Eve. A long time ago, when the world was new and everything was filled with wonders, God created the first man. He called him Adam. God used the dust of the earth to lovingly shape Adam's body and then breathed life into him. Adam opened his eyes for the first time and saw the wonders around him. God entrusted Adam with a special task, to name all the animals and take care of the Garden of Eden. Have you noticed how intelligent Adam was? He gave perfect names to the animals. Have you seen that the cow looks like a cow, and the monkey really looks like a monkey? The Garden of Eden was beautiful because it was the paradise that God had created for humans to live in. Adam walked through the garden, talked to the animals, and lived in peace. However, God saw that Adam was alone and said, "It is not good for the man to be alone." So, God created the first woman called Eve, from one of Adam's ribs. Adam and Eve became friends and companions, and together they took care of the Garden of Eden. Every day, in the late afternoon, God would call Adam and Eve to talk to them like a very loving father who missed his children. Adam and Eve's life in Eden was perfect. They had everything they needed and did not know sadness, pain, or evil. God gave them only one rule, not to eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. One day, however, the deceitful serpent approached Eve and convinced her to disobey God. Eve ate the forbidden fruit and gave some to Adam, who also ate it. This was very sad because they disobeyed God, and sin entered the world. When God came to the garden, Adam and Eve were afraid and hid. God said that there would be consequences for their sin. Because they had sinned, Adam would have to work for his food, and Eve would experience pain in childbirth. But God also left a message of hope. He promised to send a Savior, Jesus, who would bring forgiveness and salvation to humanity. Adam and Eve had to leave Eden, but God protected and cared for them. They had children, and the story of humanity continued. So, dear ones, we learn that sin separates us from God, but He loves us very much and sent Jesus to save us. We can always find hope and forgiveness in Jesus, even when we make mistakes, because He loves us very much. May we always remember this story and the message of hope it brings.